Hello everybody, happy Friday. Just started videotaping a video for you and realized that it wasn't running, so I am here again to start over. And happy Friday everybody. Hope you all are having a good Friday and going to have a happy crafting weekend. First of all, I love this time of year. I love the fall. I love the colors. So I have decided to mass make a few autumn journals. And I have a couple to show you that I have started, but I haven't, they're nowhere near finished. So this is one of them. This is the fabric. I love this fabric. Okay, this is another one. I am going to try to put tassels on each one of these. There's the fabric. Here is another one that I have started. Untie it and show you the inside. Nowhere near done. And here is another one that I have started. So as I said before, I am trying to mass make some of these journals inspired by Paper Terrace. I love her work and decided to give it a try. So I decided maybe to bring you along, show you how I made the beginnings of the journal. So what I have done here is been using and cutting down cereal boxes, except for this box is my granddaughter's favorite cracker box. So what I did was cut this down, left the side of the box as the spine, and I cut it down to, let's see here, 8.5 tall, and then each one of the sides are, this one is 6 inches. So each one of the sides from the spine measures 6 inches. Okay, I usually do these at 6.5 to 5. I'm sorry, 5.5 to 6 inches is what I usually cut these down to. Now, let me tell you up front, I am no expert at doing this. I just started doing this week, so I'm going to fumble through it for you, but please be patient with me. So this is the chicken and a biscuit box. Let's see, the spine on this would be about 2.25 is the spine. So quite a large spine for this. So I am going to, let's see, do I want something underneath this? I probably do. Just a second. I just want to make sure I have something underneath this so I don't, I'll use this. Not big enough. Oh well, I'll have to suffice. Okay. Want something underneath, but not big enough, but I'll suffice with it. I'll use it. So this is the fabric for this one that I chose. This is going to be, of course, the cover fabric. Okay. And first of all, what I do is place a layer of muslin down. Now, because of video purpose of videotaping, I may probably won't let the glue dry all the way, but I would rather, when you put a layer down, have the glue set aside, have the project set aside and let the glue dry before I go on. But because I'm videotaping this, I may not do that. It may get a little messy, so please bear with me. And before I get started, I have to show you this. Look what I got at the Facebook Marketplace for $8. It is brand new. It came still in the package. What a lucky strike that was. I am so excited. Anyway, just had to show you that. They're out there. You just have to, on eBay, they're like 60 to $100 to get them on eBay. So that was a good deal. Okay, so let's get started. I am using Fabri-Tac glue to start with. I am going to glue the spine if I can get it started. Okay, come on, you can do it. And what I do is start with the spine, which of course is in the middle. And put as much glue as you feel appropriate for this area. I then take my piece of muslin, and put that right, hopefully, middle way. And I make sure that is down. And as you can tell, I use wrinkly fabric. It really doesn't bother me because as you glue and lay down, it pretty much unwrinkles itself. So I am going to start over here on this side, glue as much as you feel is necessary for your fabric. Oh, it's a workout on your hands, I'll tell you that. Okay, now let's see if we can spread this side out. Try not to get any wrinkles. Okay, there you go. One down, another one to go. So I hope you all are doing well, staying out of trouble. And my hope is, as I go through this series here, I will try to come on and show you what part I am working on. And if you'd like to join me, you can go right along and craft right along with me. If you'd like to make an autumn journal out of cardstock, I usually have soft cover journals, so I decided it was time to give this a try and see what happens and how I, like the outcome. So far, I think it's been nice. I like so far how it's turning out. Just want to get those corners here. That one's good. That one's still a little trying to get away from me. And this one is. Okay, let me turn this over. Ugh. Sticks to my paper. Okay, so the next step I want to do is miter the corners and just leave like about 1/8 of an inch so you don't have the corner of the cardboard showing. So you want to go ahead and miter your corners, and I just go right straight across. Some people will go in and turn and go out like that. I just hope I was on camera there. I just go right straight across usually. Okay. Corners are mitered, and then we want to, glue across. And I always put a skiff of glue right along the edge here, just to make sure that it gets nice and gluey right beside the cardstock. And then starting in the middle, I'm going to pull up, and this is where you want to try to get it as tight as possible, right along there. And then I am going to the opposite side and do the same thing right along the edge of the cardstock. And get some of the fabric. Pull up in the middle first, I do, and then go to either side. And we have that down. Now go to the end, and I may not be all on camera here, but I hope the end here is. And I'm going to do the same thing. Get some right along the edge, right along the fabric. Pull up in the middle. Try to get your corners. Whoop! Run away. And okay. Whoop. Got a hanger. Other side. Same thing. Getting rid of the strings. Oh, my stomach is growling. I hope you didn't hear that. I know I had breakfast, so I know I can't be hungry. Okay. Up in the middle. Alrighty. We are down. Now you can see probably that, you know, it's not straight or anything around here, but that doesn't bother me because we will be covering up the, covering up the muslin there. Couldn't think of the word. So now that we have this on, I am going to go ahead and see, here is where I want to glue down the top of the fabric, but I usually give it a while to dry a little bit. But like I said, since I'm videotaping this, I'm going to go ahead and try to just put the fabric down on top of my muslin. So again, I am going to start in the middle where the spine is. Glue as much as I can. Or as much as you feel that you want down for the spine. Now some people take their finger and spread the glue out. I don't do that, and I do it a little with the bottle tip, but I haven't had, with the other books that I made so far, I haven't had a problem with not spreading it out. Okay, now here, you want to make sure that your fabric is where you, how you want it, and that it's right side up. Make sure you don't put it on upside down if it has, you know, an up and a down. So, spreading that out. Okay, right in the middle here. And then I'm going to come over on this side. Yeah, I started filming and was talking away, and then I looked up and I'm like, I don't see my little button on that says it is recording. So I said, wait a minute, like anybody could hear me, right? And then started over again with the recording, and hopefully everything is going this time and we are recording away. This bottle is so difficult to squeeze, and I know Sugar Belle has those nice bottles to use, but I just didn't take time to fill it. I just decided, oh, I'll just use the bottle that it came in. So we're pulling this over and giving it a rub, straighten it out. Okay, and then we're gonna go over to this side. Oh, that's the only thing about this, when you're my age and you have to squeeze onto that bottle for 5 or 10 minutes, it works on your poor hand, your arthritis and your fingers and your bones. Oh my goodness. Just trying to get enough to hold this fabric in place, and use the bottle to go through some of the little dots that I'm leaving behind. And again, bring it over. And now I'm not pressing, I'm not pressing very hard. I mean, I'm pressing down, but I'm not, like really pressing hard. I just want to smooth out the wrinkles, smooth out the glue underneath, and I'm satisfied with that. Okay. Again, same thing as before. We are going to glue along here, starting at the long side, glue along the edge. And I forgot to miter, so you definitely want to do that first. Miter your corners. If you forget, no big deal. Just do it when you realize that you forgot it. I've done that a lot. And I meant to tell you too, on the books that I was doing, my plan is to my plan was to see if I can find one. Oh, this one. show you. See, my plan was to, before I put the inside down on these, my plan was to put down the seam binding first before I put the tops of these down like this. So you have the seam binding underneath. Well, of course, a couple times I forgot to do that. But if you forget to do that, all you have to do is, like I did with this one, I just went ahead and put the little eyelets in on the sides here, just like you would any other. If you forget the seam binding, no big deal. Just put in a hole here with an eyelet on both sides, and there you have your closure. So you really can save yourself if anything like that happens. So I've got a couple books so far that have the eyelets, and then I have a couple books that have the seam binding underneath the interior. So however you decide, you may want to have it that way to begin with. You may want to have your eyelets and holes in there anyway, so that is fine too. Make sure that's pulled up there. Okay. Oops. Going to the ends now with the glue, and right along the edge. Pull up in the middle. Want that tucked in there. Now the corners, to me, you know, I know you want to get your corners as best you can, but if it doesn't happen on these, no biggie. I am planning on putting the corner protectors on all of these that I'm making. I just like them. I like the looks of them, and I like the security that it gives me for the corners. So I've decided, hopefully I will be able to put corner protectors on all these books. I haven't decided how many I'm going to make yet. This is my fifth one. I may make 6 or 8. I don't know yet. I'm just taking it one day at a time and seeing how it goes for, you know, materials and time and stuff like that. I haven't decided yet. So there is the cover on the outside, and I think I will let this dry, and then next time I come on, what I want to do is I'm going to place another piece of muslin on first, and then I am going to place the seam binding underneath. If I forget, you guys help me to remember. And then I'm going to choose, I'll have some inside cardstock. You can use cardstock or fabric on the inside. I like the muslin down first, and then whatever you know, fabric or cardstock you choose will go on top of the muslin. So this is how far we've gotten. I've gotten some of these brads to hook on the spine dangle, and we'll be making some of those also. So you know, look forward to crafting with you guys, and next time we will finish up on the inside, but I do want this to dry a little bit since I have the outside on. So you guys, I hope you are all gonna have fun this weekend. I will see you in the next video, and we will finish up the inside of our cardboard cereal box / cracker box cover. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.